Good morning. How the devil are you doing this fine day? Me, I'm still far too hot and I'm very stiff this morning. The pre-Balmer training is going well, slowly increasing the distance and the duration of my daily walks. But after 2.5 years of being sat on my rear end, some of my muscles and tendons have objected to their sudden reawakening. However, when Balmer finally rolls around, I will be more than ready. Got a busy week this too, as well. As soon as I finish here today, I'm heading for the coast to run an errand or two. Then on Wednesday, the Breakfast Show After Dark will convene for the first official time. We've got several topics up for discussion. They include: is legislation and regulation standing in the way of business development? Is the industry ready for the switch to electric machines? What is the point of attracting young people to the industry when we are simultaneously forcing experienced workers out through the exit? And is it still possible to be a demolition or construction entrepreneur in the modern age? Between now and then, I will learn to say the word entrepreneur. That final one was actually the inspiration behind today's weekly column. It's called The Death of the Bootstrap Entrepreneur, and you can read it using the link that I've already posted in the chat. Alternatively, you can just head straight on over to demolitionnews.com. In addition to all that, we have a new film dropping today as well, but you'll have to wait to the end of the show to find out more about that. So without further ado, let me roll the intro, get the poster question of the day, and get the show on the road. Welcome to the Breakfast Show. I'm your host, Mark Anthony. And it's Monday, the 15th of August, as that remarkably persistent guy just said. Welcome to the Breakfast Show. I am your host, Mark Anthony. In today's show, Brown & Mason topples a Teeside giant. Hyundai pops a wheelie twice. XCMG celebrates as telehandlers head overseas. Plus, Volvo puts on one hell of a show. And we'll get to all of that in just a second. But first, let's see who among the rich and the shameless will be celebrating a birthday on this day of days. Happy birthday! And it's many happy returns to French military leader and the creator of the small man syndrome, Napoleon Bonaparte, and also to Carry On actor Jim Dale. Happy birthday also to Stieg Larsson, should I say, the author behind The Girl with Dragon Tattoo, actor Ben Affleck, and to actress Jennifer Lawrence. Many happy returns to them, one and all. Last week, we brought you news of a site fire up in Teeside. Well, we're back in Teeside again this morning for quite a different and a far more welcome kind of firepower. Brown & Mason has carried out the explosive demolition of the former Sinter plant at the site in Redcar. And what better way to get the week started than with an explosion? Massive congratulations to the team at Brown & Mason on yet another successful blast. It's just over a month since the fine folks at Hyundai bestowed upon the world its two new articulated dump trucks. But rather than resting on its laurels, the company has kept up the product development pressure and has now unveiled a pair of new wheeled excavators. Pretty damn smart, I think you'll agree. I'll even forgive them the misspelling of the word excellent. How corporate videos make it into the public domain without the spelling being checked, I shall never know. We have an epic film with which to play you out today. That film comes from Sweden. But first, we have a film from China. Now, as you may have heard last week, I'll be doing some influencer type work with the fine folks at XCMG during the Bauma show. I'm looking forward to seeing what new products they have added since I saw them last at ConExpo back in 2020. Now, as the machines I'm about to show you are heading overseas from their place of origin or their country of origin in China, I'm hoping there may be one of these to look at too. Yeah, we are still figuring out specific dates, times, and details, but I am hoping to be able to broadcast to you live from the XCMG stand during the Bauma show. I'll let you know a bit closer to the date once we've got the details. Now then, demolition contractors within easy reach of Cambridge, lend me your ears because this one is for you. 1.5 million of your finest English quids have been set aside for the construction of 12 new homes on a site in Fen Road in Cambridge. Hill Partnership is thought to be the preferred bidder on the new build element of the works, but before any construction can commence, an existing building requires the very special attention of a demolition contractor. And at the time of broadcast, a suitable demolition contractor has yet to be appointed. Now, you can find out more about this project lead and countless more just like it over at buildersconference.co.uk. Failing that, if you prefer the human touch, you can speak directly to Siobhan Jones using the number displayed at the foot of your screen. She assures me she is standing by to take your call.
The Miller GT series heralds a new era of unrivaled power and cutting-edge intelligent coupler technology, increasing job site safety, machine versatility, and productivity. It's the added versatility that you need at the value you can afford. To find out more, visit millergroundbreaking.com.
Now, you may recall that a month or two ago, I was one of a select few influencers invited up to the Volvo construction equipment facility in Sweden. Well, I say I was one of a select few, but that's not entirely true. Yes, the influencer trip I was on was relatively small. There was probably only about 15 of us in attendance, but we were merely the warm-up act. Soon after we left, more than 3,000 people descended on Eskilstuna for a series of Volvo days. And as you're about to see, they were treated to a show like no other. absolutely terrific to see some familiar faces and some familiar machines as well. And I realise that the ADT rolling on only half of its rear wheels serves no practical purpose, but it has become a Volvo trademark, and I have to admit, I love it.
Sorry to interrupt the guy with the funny glasses, but if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button as it helps our channel. Or, better still, share this video with a friend or a colleague. Thank you. Right, back to Beardy.
Now, just a quick reminder that later today on our YouTube, Facebook and Instagram channels, we will be premiering a brand new film featuring the man who produces some of the most detailed and desirable plant and attachment models in the known universe, Mr. Gaz Evans. Then at 1 p.m. today, the film will land over on demolitionnews.com. So if you miss it on all our social media platforms, fear not, just hop over to demolitionnews.com at some point this afternoon. For those that don't know, Gaz is a former demolition machine operator who has turned his passion for equipment and attachments into an entirely new career. So please try to check that one out. I realise I'm probably freaking you all out now, speaking to you in two different places, but please try and check it out and let me know what you think. Be interested to see what you make of the film. That pretty much wraps up the main part of this morning's show. I'm going to roll the outro in just a second before leaping gazelle-like over into the chat to see what you're all saying today. If you can't stick around for that, then please stay safe, look after yourself, your family, your friends and your colleagues. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and make sure to check back to check out that Model Maker film featuring Gaz Evans later today. But if you have the time and the inclination, I'll see you on the other side of this.